you look on those covers and it's just like, where are the people who look like me? I don't have light colored eyes, I don't have any of those. I don't have fair skin. I don't have any of those characteristics. My hair, when it's not straight, is very curly. The most difficult part for me has just been being a dark-skinned African-American model, because still you would think that, as long as we've been around, that maybe there would be more and it would be more accepted and it would be more mainstream, but unfortunately that's really not the case. You're still an anomaly in the industry. I want to say that I'm surprised by those numbers, but I'm really not. That's actually a little more generous than I actually would have guessed. Just because when I try to think about models of color, not just black models, but just in general on covers like Vogue, I cannot. I try so hard, and the ones that I think of are like, you think of not necessarily even models, but people like Beyonce and Michelle Obama, those kinds of people. You do have to work so much harder, since there is probably only one slot for someone who looks like you and 20 girls going after it. So that's hard. That's been the hardest part. I would like to be able to wear my natural hair, but I know that I wouldn't be getting the same kinds of jobs I'm getting right now. So I would come in, dark-skinned girl, natural curly hair, and the makeup artist and the hairstylist would just look at me and I could just tell they didn't know what to do. It was almost like they just wanted to get me out of the way, in a sense. I started bringing my own makeup to runway shows and to photo shoots, and if it was bad, I would just go in the bathroom and fix it. I'm often the only woman of color at runway shows. I feel like I represent all of us. If I mess up, then that looks bad for any other girl they might want to hire in the future that looks like me, or even myself getting a repeat with that client. It makes you think that there's not room for you. And so maybe girls who look like me aren't going into the industry and aren't increasing that pool of talent because they think they can't do it. And that's a really big consequence. But if you see a black model, it's like, her. She's Naomi Campbell or somebody. Like, you have to be at that level. You can't just be like, oh, the new up-and-coming it girl. You have to already be there. People recognize that this is a problem, but do the people making the decisions recognize that it's a problem? Do they want to change it? Because there's only so much we can do. We can bring awareness to the issue and we can, shed light on it, but we can't really make those changes that need to be made. You would think that things would get better as the years have gone on, but it doesn't look like that. Start to think that maybe it's not getting better.